What's up, guys? It's KCB's here, and today I'm gonna be giving you guys my overview of golden tickets and pretty much who I think you guys should pick if you get lucky enough to go ahead and be one of the, the golden ticket makers, whatever. There's a few dudes in general I think could really add a lot of fun to the game, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all are gonna go with the same basic ass dudes that we see every year and pretty much make this probably the worst promo again. Last promo, as we know, guys, it wasn't really that good. I think the Combine promo, as of like Madden 17, really, it's never that good of a promo. So all these dudes who are like, yo, this Combine promo sucks, man. I can't stand it, man. You guys are all idiots, or you haven't played the game before. Because realistically, the Combine promo is never good, ever. It's kind of like a prep for the actual draft promo, just because during the draft we get so many more players, and it's just like a filler promo, which EA does a lot. I'm not discounting like the fact that it's a filler promo, because at the end of the day, it's $1 million company. We shouldn't be getting any filler promos in general, but it is what it is. I don't think it was like the worst promo of all time, but it definitely kind of just made the game really, really boring for the past week and a half, 2 weeks. So with that being said, that's one of the main reasons you haven't really seen my ugly mug. Yeah, it just is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but anyways, KC Beast, I am here. Hold on, got a little snot on my nose. I don't know why that happens. Yeah, but what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go over pretty much who I think the best golden ticket options are. So, of course, drop a like on the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and then turn on the notification bell just so you're notified anytime we drop anything. Yeah, let's get it going. All right, guys. So before anything, one thing we need to know about the golden ticket promo is, unlike previous years, it's not going to be a promo for all of our big spenders, which is kind of cool, because overall what that does is it gives everybody an opportunity to create a golden ticket. And one thing it does that's kind of like because it does that, it gives everybody the opportunity. It kind of lowers your chances of actually pulling a golden ticket, theoretically. Because, I mean, there's still millions of people who spend money on this game daily. So, technically, I don't really know how much lower your chances would be through, doing the solos. What's going to happen is EA is going to they're going to tell us on Tuesday, March 10th, and on Friday, March 13th. Pretty much, we're going to have an opportunity to do certain solos that are going to, hopefully, if you're lucky, enable you to pull a golden ticket. And that's pretty much the idea. You pull one of these golden tickets, and then you're able to use that golden ticket through like the EA services, whatever. They'll contact you, and you're gonna be able to create your very own card around somebody who's already in the game. So that's the way it works. Like, you can't bring in like a Tim Tebow. You can't bring in like something crazy like anybody who retired this year. Yeah, but overall, the best part about the promo is it really makes this like a randomized event where, like, yo, you could win, I could win, anybody could win, the whole world could win. And it kind of goes like that. So that's kind of like what it is that the promo entails. If I forgot anything, let me know down below. I'm sure I did. But when this promo drops, obviously, let's say you pull golden ticket. Woohoo, yada yada, you know how it goes. You do the chicken dance, you make it happen. You twerk for them. Whatever it is that you do. And then you have to decide, well, who am I gonna make as my golden ticket? Now, one thing I do recommend is, like, don't listen to anybody like me. If you like somebody else and you really want to go with them, obviously create that card. But there's going to be benefits to creating certain cards and non-benefits to other. If you ask me, this is going to be my #1 choice. If I pull a golden ticket, this is who I am going to. And some of you guys who know me should already know who this guy is. Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen, to me, is probably the most elusive back in Madden. His ability to just get in between tackles already in the game is amazing. And in between, holds, and he like follow his blocks. Because he's 5'6", he's really, really hard to tackle on that level. But also, because of the fact that he is just so elusive, there's nobody as elusive as him in the game. And that pretty much makes for him to be like the glitchiest running back. However, he fumbles every single time he gets a chance. If you breathe on this guy too hard, he fumbles the ball. That's his biggest downfall. That and his lack of like top flight speed. They kind of kept his speed down because his acceleration is really good and his agility. So with that being said, like I have his power up version, and his power up version is pretty good. However, like I said, he fumbles a lot. So the first thing I would do is I would up the stats that make this guy not fumble. And that's kind of what it is. I would make sure, because like, let's just go through his stats real quick. One of the biggest things I noticed about him is, like I said, he could not hold on to the ball. His carrying's at an 83. Bo Jackson's at a 94. Raheem's at a 90. And Saquon's at a 98, and he still fumbles the ball. So I really can't tell you how much that stat in general helps with him, keeping the ball or whatever. But what it is more than anything is I want to make sure if I do get this card, I can hold on to the ball, because I think he'd be the best running back in Madden 20. Period. He would. So that's my first option, guys. I would definitely go with him. And I would do that because, like I said, I just really love that card. I think it's played amazing this whole year, to be honest, besides him fumbling. So as a running back, that would be my clear choice. Now, quarterback. A couple of dudes you can go here with. If you're a Giants fan, you can go with, that new Giants quarterback. Personally, what I think we should do as a community, let's just give this fool Daniel Jones. He's a bum. Let's give this fool Tyson whatever. What the hell is this guy's name? Dirt. What is his name? Dirt. Let's go tight end. I wouldn't make him a tight end though. Taysom Hill, whatever. Tyson Hill, that's his name. This douchebag. I have seen this guy on like everybody's team. Where is he? He's still down here, I'm sure. Look at this card. He's still in the 70K region. Just because he's been glitchy all year long. Now, if there was a way for like EA to allow us to use this guy as both a quarterback, tight end, wide receiver, sparingly and like effectively, that would be amazing. I know you have to use a certain playbook and you can like plug them in here and there, but that's super annoying. So if there was a way for them to allow us to use him anywhere, that would be ideal. At least give him like a 2, like make him a tight end and a quarterback. That's kind of what he's used for, right? I would not want to use the Taysom Hill package though. Strictly that, because I mean that playbook is okay, but it's not my favorite playbook. So ideally, you'll be able to use this guy as a quarterback or a tight end. I would say he's probably another really good guy that you could upgrade that would make a big difference in the game as far as like just making the game fun. I really don't want to talk about too many abilities this one, because abilities kind of ruin Madden and it makes it fun at the same time. Like when you're winning, you love it, but when you're losing, you're like, holy hell, why is this guy doing the same thing over and over again, chucking my lights out? It sucks, it really does. But it is what it is, and I personally think that the game itself would be way, way better if abilities just didn't create strict animations. That's really what it is. Next on the list, guys, wide receiver wise, I mean, there's a couple of dudes we can go with here. I mean, it depends on like your favorite team. I really wouldn't create a wide receiver because wide receivers are really expendable and they're a dime a dozen. So unless you wanted to make like a freak of nature, let's go with like Calvin Johnson, I guess you could do that, but I feel like they're gonna bring another Calvin Johnson card. You could always do a Randy Moss, but I feel like they're always gonna bring another Randy Moss card. So this would probably like stick to like the category of like your favorite player in general. Juju might be a good card. I think so, because like he's like a cool guy. Like we all like Juju, right? I don't know anybody who doesn't like Juju. My man Juju's a G. Yeah, I don't care who you are. I hate the Steelers, but I love Juju. Just a good guy overall. This is where you can start experimenting with like lower cards. If there was a card who you liked and never got a card, you go ahead and you know, you use the golden ticket on him and create like the best card of all time. Danny Amendola, that'd be hilarious. If one of you guys did that, I would love you so much, because it would just ruin it would be a waste of a golden ticket. DK Metcalf, another one. Like, these are dudes who they're gonna get more cards, but they don't necessarily need golden tickets. So like for wide receiver, I wouldn't even worry about that. And when it comes to like linemen, most like offensive linemen, what would be the point to use a golden ticket on those? I don't even know if you can. It'd be super stupid. Anyways, next on the list, let's go with a free safety. I would say obviously Megatron is probably the best free safety to make, because he's a freak athlete. He's 6'5", he's huge. However, we all like, my biggest problem with this is like, yo, like we all always pick the same damn players. Everybody's team feels the same. Everybody kind of plays the same. So a lot of these guys, they're not really necessary to get one of these cards. But like I said, like Eddie Jackson might be cool. I'm not even a Bears fan. I don't know why I make it seem like I am. But like Eddie Jackson would be cool because he's so small. But I don't know if you can up his hit power. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't up it that much to where it's worth giving it to a card like that. Calvin Johnson by far is probably the best free safety to go with. He just is. He's gonna make an instant impact in the game, and I don't think he'll break the game. It's just really cool that he's just super huge. So with 6'5" height, if you were able to like up his man coverage a little bit, it's not even that much, just a little bit. If you were able to up his tackling a little bit and his hit power, you could instantly make him one of the best free safeties in the game. However, like I said, I wouldn't really waste my card on a free safety either. Running back is probably the main position, and I do think Tariq Cohen is the only guy I would go with. Cornerback, Mike Evans, of course, just because he's a huge 6'5", also. Like, and I don't know why this year they only had like Mike Evans out of position and Calvin Johnson. There's so many other dudes you could have put out of position that would have balled out. Orlando Roberts, he played for the Patriots. That fool was a fullback all year for us because our main fullback got hurt. And they didn't give him a card. Why not? Give that man a running back linebacker card. That would have been sick. Yeah, it is what it is. So I'd go with him. And then from there, like Shaquille Griffin, I'd probably go like with his brother as a lineman. It's because he has one hand, and that'd be so sick to make a card. Super studly. Yeah, I really feel like just look for the lower overalls. Don't go with cards who are in the 95s, 94s, even there, because like that itself isn't really going to be that big of an upgrade, you know? You want to upgrade these cards that can get a really big upgrade. I don't know if like the base stats are going to be revolved around what they were. Like if you choose like an 86 or an 85, I don't know if they're like, oh, yo, you can only upgrade it a little bit. That'd be completely stupid. So I don't think they're going to do that. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't say shit, though. So with that being said, you take what you want and you kind of go through there, just look through these cards, see who you think should work. Middle linebacker, right outside linebackers, we can go through these all day. But I don't really think my opinion is going to matter too much. Like if you pick this, you're going to pick whoever the hell you want regardless, right? All that I ask of you is that you pick somebody who we haven't seen before, you know? That's really what it is. I would pick somebody who this game could use, but not many people are like dying and asking for, just because it would make the game so much funner. I'm sick of seeing the same cards on the field. I'm sick of seeing the same teams. I'm sick of seeing us just like play with these cards who like, yo, I have Tyreek Hill on here because he's the fastest card. You know what I'm saying? I have Saquon Barkley and Bo Jackson because they were the fastest cards. Lamar Jackson because he's a stud. And that's just what it is. Like we don't really revolve our game around different players. We play all the same players, and that really makes the game frustrating. So my biggest advice to you guys is just, yo, pick somebody who you haven't seen and do it that way, because it makes the game a lot funner for everybody. And in the long run, isn't that what it's about? No, it's about winning, right? We all want to win. So anyways, that's my rant on golden tickets. That's gonna be live next week, guys. I'm gonna start doing a lot more of these, like, what's going on in the game videos a little later, especially towards like the new Madden. Right now, I don't think it's the time for it because it's the end of the year. So I tend to focus around like player reviews, coin making methods, you know, schemes, things like that. But I really wanted to get this video out there to you guys just to get back in the mix and just kind of like refresh you on you know, what golden tickets I think you should go with, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's up to you. I don't know if I'll go ahead and get one. Luckily, well, hopefully I do, and if I do have the luck on my side that day and I go ahead and pick one, I'm going with Tariq Cohen. So there it is, guys. KCB's checking in and checking out. Appreciate you guys for checking up, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Take care.